Hello everyone. It's me. It's our weekly Gundam stream. Wow. So yeah, what's up guys? I don't really have much, I didn't really do much. Oopsies, I was supposed to do a second stream this week, but then, my work actually ended up having work to do, so I went to work. and then one of my school assignments I thought was due next week. It's actually due tomorrow. I had to finish that. It's done. I handed it in, so we're good on that. But like, still, I had to use the extra stream time for that. Oopsies. Should have made an announcement. Oopsies. I love not making announcements. I love vague, just nuts saying I'm gonna do something and then not do it. Yeah, we got some. We added a Mario Party song to this. Anyways, last stream, I put the camera pretty close, so it's a little hard to see everything. But last stream we built the leg armor. Oh yeah, it'd probably be smart to keep them in two pieces, right? So this stream we'll be working on the waist, which I think should not take too long, maybe like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then we start working on the chest. Yeah, nothing too crazy today. Let me just move this into place. So have I done anything this week? Nope, just working. And it kind of sucked. I was really tired. I did try sharpening my my cutters. I do have a spare, but I wanted to try sharpening mine to see if it works better. Yeah, you can tell it's sharpened, like if you look in the back. Anyways, while I was researching how to sharpen it, it turns out I learned that there's actually two different versions of like gunpla cutters. Actually, there's these, which is like dual-sided, which the purpose of it is to you guys can see this. It's specifically to cut, like, cut the pieces out, like that. Yeah, and then when I did sharpen them, it actually did kind of help. Like, it let the how do I describe it? It cuts a little cleaner, but it doesn't matter because these are not meant to clean cuts. Hello! Oh, hello there. Look at me. I actually streamed at the proper time today. Yeah, I'm just talking about apparently the different types of cutters that you use. So these are double-sided cutters, which are meant to not actually clean up the pieces, but to like snip them out. And there are like ones where there's only one blade. The other side's like a blunt edge. So in a sense, it's exactly like what I've been doing with this and a knife, where it'd be like a single blade where it just like that, and it just cleans the nib off. Yeah. So I did not know that. I thought it was just like all the colors are like relatively just. It was just like quality. So that was neat. Okay. Which one is this one? G20 is H. I have both double and single. Oh, nice. Do you have like some fancy ones? Like mainly use the single, yeah. Yeah, doubles for cutting out. Singles is to clean up, you know? $20. Oh, here it is. This is a little hard to do with gloves. Yeah, how you been doing? It's been a week, you know? I was just talking about how, it was technically reading week, and I took advantage of that by spending more time at work, so I can get, you know, money. Though I was hoping that there would, like last week there wasn't even enough work for the amount of time I did. And I was hoping that this week would be similar, but it was not. So, I actually did work. I mean, I didn't work on Friday. I was like, Friday was about when I realized, oh crap, I have a lot of stuff I have not done. I went to a concert yesterday and my voice is gone because I was singing my heart out. Oh, nice. Personally, concerts aren't for me. Now, there we go. Oh, jeez. Got some sniffly nose. Let me get out. Drink a little react and I have just in my room. Okay. Alright. Yeah, now personally, the band I went to was Ghost, and it was a blast. Personally, I'm not one for concerts. Never really liked concerts because they were just really. I'm not a fan of loud noises. Like I remember back in, you know, elementary and all that. No, whoops, wrong. Yeah, back in like elementary, there used to be like, you know, just like you play in the little gymnasium or something. And like usually when the music started getting too loud, I really didn't like it. So yeah, concerts just aren't for me. Although I have a sibling who does like going to concerts sometimes, and they do have like special like earplugs that they have. It's like, I think they're like loop earplugs where it's like meant to reduce the noise so you don't get like hearing damage from all the noise. But like even then, I'm just not a fan of like the noise in general, so not for me. But you know, it's pretty cool that you enjoy that stuff. Wait a minute. Where's 12? Oh, I guess it must have fell off at some point. Crap. Must be somewhere hidden in the pile of stuff. Oh, ruh-roh. I don't know where number 12 is. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess, that's not good. The piece for this is just not there, I guess. You know, it's supposed to be right here. I didn't realize, it's like, did I snip it out already? I didn't think I did. Guess we'll, pretend that's okay for now. Oh wait, no, M12. M212. That's why I was like, uh-oh. It's right here. Yeah, I'm trying to think, okay, what else did I do this week? I mean, yesterday, I went and played, I was playing Deep Rock Galactic with my friends, the boys, because, there was an event where you get, because of a Lunar New Year, where you get, like, a little horse head to, like, dress up as, and we spent a good, like, 4 hours, but, you know, let me put this on the other way. There was a, little, you get to, like, wear a little horse head, and it was pretty cool. And we played for 4 hours, and it's like, uh-oh, oh damn. It's like, we got adult responsibilities. And then, Friday, I was supposed to go to play basketball with some friends, but I also realized, oh crap, that, you know, it was part of the, oh crap, I have assignment stuff due, because I realized it a few days before, but it didn't occur to me. Was it? It's not that it didn't occur to me. It was just that I realized, oh crap, I don't have enough time. Ooh, look at that, flat sheets. Then, I guess I could talk about small gaming news, like, what's it? Nintendo put Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Nintendo eShop, and people were mad. People were mad that it's $20, which I mean, personally, I think $20 is too much, but the people, like, some of the, like, I mean, some of them were just people who they just want free games, you know? They would have emulated no matter what. And then there's also some who were kind of posers, in a sense, where they were saying that it's like, oh, I pirate because there's the publisher gives no way to get the game, and then they see, like, you know, the game has now become available, and they make it $20, and it's like, I'm still gonna emulate anyways. So in a sense, that they always were gonna pirate no matter what. It's just that they were using that as a moral point, if you will. I mean, technically, I still have my original copy of Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Game Boy Advance. But, I'm just not into the into Pokemon as much these days. You know, like I kind of stopped. You know, the idea of like, you know, oh, go and start from zero, go back to level 100 Pokemon, and then it's like, not for me anymore. You know, just up the music, so it's like actually got a bit more to it. K18. Yeah, let me grab the new one, because, like, these snips sound louder than they should be. Ooh, fresh. Freshy fresh. Well, it's not that fresh. I've used it, like, a little bit. Nope, just as loud. So be it. But yeah, no, I'm a little... I actually did think about getting a one-sided side cutter. Because, you know, I do make mistakes with the knife. But... so be it. I do enjoy the little, like, oh, practice and then slice, like, you know, like the... it was a little thick. Oh, easy, just like that. I just made a mistake. I just slipped up a little bit. Okay, we just pretend I didn't mess up right here. Alright, let's see here. Where did I mess up? Is it in a spot that actually matters, where I have to feel like I have to clean it later? Out of the way. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh. Oh, this seems a little loud. Let me just... it's a little hard to use my trackball mouse with these gloves. Let me just change things so I can actually see. Okay, there we go. Because I kind of wanted to see how my sensitivity... let me up my sensitivity a bit more. Just to let you guys, I don't know, be a little bit louder for you guys. What number am I holding? K19. Alright. Alright, what's the part? So... click. $15. Alright, now it's time to start working on the next piece. I customized my MGRX 78-2 3.0 shield by coloring, scribing scratch marks. Oh, you did like battle damage. That's pretty cool. I've been worried about doing something like that, but it looks like a work of art in my opinion. Nice. That's pretty cool. Generally, I don't do that stuff. I mean, still not done. It's been like 3 years, still not done. Where I tried to make a custom like super mode version of the high grade God Gundam. And eventually, I'll get around to it. I'll get around to it when I when I work on the real grade. Do the same thing for the real grade God Gundam and Shining Gundam. But okay, let's see here. Get there, and then we get G13. But yeah, no, I've thought about trying to do like weathering damage and all that, but I just never got around to it. Like well, I've talked about it in one of the previous Gundam streams where I was actually thinking like, okay, you know, I get I save up, I go get a bootleg of this kit, and then I use acrylic, like I paint it into a cell shading, because I thought that would be really cool. Like this one is like, oh yeah, it's the real official version, so you know it just stays normal. But I'll go make a cell shaded version eventually. Whoa. Oh man, I really am sniffly today. It's weird. It's like, you know, blah. Okay, what number are we at now? M15. Oh jeez, it's already been 30 minutes. I'm like, well, okay, this is really gonna take me like an hour to finish the waist, and then I'm gonna start working on the chest armor. I have time today. I'm not in a rush this time around, so it's cool. My parents are proud of. I like this hobby. It takes patience, but it is super expensive. Yeah, it is pretty expensive. I mean, I'm trying to think like, okay, is there really like something that's like, oh yeah, silver lining? It's like, it's a little art project, so you can do like if you do like kind of like the dioramas that you can buy from Roll Life. Like I've one of my siblings did one of those. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. You know, parents would go, it's like, at least it's not gaming. It's not playing on your phone all day. It's like, yeah, I guess. But like, if you look at me, because I'm streaming it, I'm just strapped onto a tape. I'm trapped and strapped onto a table and can't really move. And oh yeah, I forgot. I actually brought the That's something I forgot. I brought back the chats because what's it? I learned, I took it away because initially, oh, whoops, I cut the wrong piece out. Here we go. I'm getting the MG Char Zeku next weekend, so I can make a battle scene with the RX-70. Oh, sweet. I guess if you're a fan of like the Universal Century stuff, it would be kind of sweet to get like a Sazabi versus a New Gundam or something, like a diorama with that. Alright. I have the RG Sazabi New Gundam battle display in my room right now. Well, oh wow, okay. Yeah, I've been, I've thought of, I was thinking about getting Like my hobby shop has the art, both of the RG New and Sazabi. I'm like, I should get around to getting one of them. I was like, ah, right. There was still this kit. It was, you know, I still have the PGU, and I still have the Wing Gundam Verka still in my closet. So I'm like, I gotta get those through first. Yeah, I try to keep my backlog pretty low. Yeah, you know, I might as well just cut all these pieces out because, like, I'm about to put them in anyways. Up. Wait, I'll get this last piece too. Over here. Click. 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 Alright. Oh wait, did I actually finish saying what I was talking about with the chat? Right, what I was talking about was the idea that I took away the split chat for a while because I was like, oh, Twitch is cracking down on people having multi-streaming again. Okay, fine, I'll take on the chat. But then I found out what they do is that they swap it out for you're allowed to do it if the chats are separated, but you can't have them work. You can't do it if the chats are together, which I think that's kind of stupid. But you know, whatever, sure. So I just went. I've already split them a while ago, so you know, whatever. We just brought them back. That's really it. Click. Click. Alright. How do you... Did they show how to do... Oh, they did show how to do these side pieces. Oopsies. Skip that, that one. Okay, K12, 17, and M12, 2, 17. Okay. Click. 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 Alright, now we go. Now the waist is done. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, now we can start the chest armor, and I gotta swap out pieces. So the M and K, we can take that out. And out of these two, I think what we need is, okay, we keep M2, we H and G, and yeah, I put to the side O and U. Alright, it's time to start working on the chest pieces. Let me blow my nose. Alright. Okay, so we have this. We take this off first. Then from here, we start grabbing from O. Flip this up. O2 and O4. Well, 4 fell off. I mean, I know I have it on the table, but like, okay, so we get these two pieces. We slap them to the side. It's about somewhere around here. See here. Click. And N2 and 8 and 10. Oh, whoops. Other one. Video pause. Continue watching. Yeah, YouTube. I'm watching. I'm using this as background music. Alright, so we... Nope, wrong one. Wrong side. Click. Okay. So now, and 5 and 7. Oh, okay, 5 and 7. Oh, I guess in news, I've been seeing like a lot of stuff is like, oh, with the development with like AI, it's that a lot of companies are starting to like get a little nervous about it. Where what's it? Microsoft has backed out of a big good few of their deals that they initially wanted to do with OpenAI, which, hey, you know what? If they bought all like the RAM and storage, and then you know they go under when it gets liquidated, oh baby, 10 cent. 10 cent 2 terabyte SSDs, baby. I'll be buying for my stuff. I like storage. Okay. Yeah, I guess this. I guess today just isn't much of a much of a talking stream, huh? We because like I said, nothing really crazy is gonna happen. We're just working. Oh, okay, so we're starting to work on these now. Gotcha. And I tried to add a little light sensor, but it's not didn't really work. G21. Okay. I had a headphone in to listen to stuff, and my earbud has run out of juice. Alright, so we go from here. Okay. What just gave me the alert? Outdated. Can't do that right now. But that one I can do. Give me a second. Alright, we're back to work. Yeah, you know, we'll change songs today. Let's not have this one play. Oh, you know something that was kind of whack that happened to me a while ago? You know, at work, like my supervisor like calls me in, and he's like, "Hey, can you help me do something with the computer?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure. You know, whatever. I do computer stuff all the time." And then he was like, "Oh, can you?" I'm like, "I'm trying to read this thing on my computer," because he was like trying to buy something from like a different country, I guess. And he was like, I used ChatGPT and asked it to translate for me. I'm like, what? What? Because it's like, you've been working for like 20 years maybe with this type of stuff. What do you mean you don't know Google Translate? Like, AI has cooked people's minds. So it's honestly kind of crazy how cooked some people are. Go and just say a thing. Who keeps bothering me? Who keeps bothering me? I don't know who's bothering me. Anyways. Oh, that's what these are. The little sticks. Okay, let's see here. What are these supposed to be for? Like, oh, they're supposed to be like I'm gonna need tweezers for this. Yeah, it's the little vents. $24, $22, $22. Man, okay, you know, let me try. Let me get the other pieces out so I can assemble this better. 7, 7. There it is. Seven and then G17. Okay, let's try this again. Oh. Uh-oh. Just broke off a nib. Damn, okay, You have to use a bit of Tamiya cement and a bit of imagination. Okay, we'll just put it to the side and do this. Yeah, no, what happened was the little piece has a little gate. You can see right here. See right here? That's supposed to sit on like the little round. I was hoping it would click in, but it just snapped off. So that's annoying. Okay. Let me just we just use a little bit of Tamiya cement to try and attach the piece back on. Though I do, okay, might have put it on wrong. Get more cement on. Okay, I think I placed it on in the right enough spot. So okay, we'll do the other side first then. This is a pain. These little vents, I hate them. This sucks. These... Okay. I did not see where it went. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, we'll just get rid of these pieces. I was hoping I could use these. I don't think I can. Oh. And then my phone is ringing for some reason. I don't know who's bothering me at this time. I usually don't get any notifications. You know, it's usually a, oh, I put it on silent. Well, on Do Not Disturb, and I was in fact not disturbed. There was not an inkling of disturbance where it was required. Okay. Yeah, doing this part with gloves actually is awful. Like for real, I might turn the camera off to do it. Like, take my gloves off and put it on. Like, this is rough. Yeah, there's supposed to be a slight press. Yeah, I'm gonna turn, dead ass, I'm gonna just turn the camera off. Okay, let me just, off. Take the gloves off so I can just do this really quickly. Man, even without gloves is a little hard. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Pieces clicked and then bounced away. Maybe I can get away with just having it lightly sit on and then put the pieces in. Yeah, let me take a closer look. Am I putting it in wrong? I am. I'm putting him in upside down. That must be part of why this sucks. Which, when I was reading the diagram, it looked like it implied to have the little thick piece that sit on the inside, which I thought did make sense, but apparently, yeah, that was wrong. So I'm like, oh, this is a pain in the ass. It's still a pain in the ass, but like, I see where the thought process is now. You know, that is... This still sucks. Like, this is a lot of trouble. There we go. One side is on. Okay, we click the pieces in, and hopefully they don't bounce out. Okay, we're done. We got this. We got the vents in. Alright. Time to get the camera back up. That sucked! Holy hell. Who's bothering me on Discord? Oh, someone announced they made a freaking NSFW chat, and I'm like, ew, that's not for me. I don't need to look at your freak. I don't need to look at your freak. Y'all a bunch of freaks. Alright, let's hope the camera doesn't show or whatever, I don't know. Okay, there, see. This sucked. Putting these on, that was awful. There had to be a better way. There's no way there wasn't. Okay, then we can slap the head back on. I'm gonna get this in too. Alright. Now we're good to go. Okay, just blew my nose. Okay. Yeah, I got that done. H 216. 2 and 16. Wait, this is G. Okay, 2 and 16. Oh wait, 2, 16, 9, and 10. Okay. And we get back to business, and then let me just take care of, swap out music. Oh, that's why I'm getting notifications. A bunch of people are streaming now. That's what it is. But I cannot join them at the moment. Now, if it were my good computer, which can handle all that, I would do that. But my laptop apparently cannot handle several streams while streaming. There we go. Click. Oh yeah, I didn't finish the other story. But anyways, what was it? It was like, oh yeah, I was just like flabbergasted because it was like this. My supervisor has been working for for like 20 years or something, and he did not know about. He used ChatGPT to translate the page and not just like Google Translate and or Microsoft's built-in translator. Okay, what are these? Who's trying to bother me? Oh, this is different. Last day before midterms. Anyone wanted to play some video game? I'm in the middle of streaming. I cannot video game. Oh, and then. Okay, let's see here. So, move shoulders back. Okay, shoulders back, and then clips in to the side. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, sometimes if you scratch the thing, it like lets it goes back to its original color from stress marks. I don't know why. It just does. Okay, let's see. Gotta shuffle a little bit closer. Click. And you know, we are nearing the end. We're like maybe 2 or 3 streams away from the end of this this Gundam kit. I'm like, oh, what do you think I should do next? Because it's like, well, I mean, technically, I do have a midterm next week, so it's like, okay, that takes 1 stream out. But then it's like, what do we do afterwards once I finish this guy? Like, do I start immediately working on the Verka? I do have an idea of what to do for if I was gonna do like an animation stream. I was gonna do like animate someone doing like a little weird freaky Chica or freaky Sonic gif. So I gotta bother someone with that using their model. That could be a stream while I'm like setting. What? Yeah, let me just try this again. Okay, so there's 3 points to connect it to. Yeah, you know what? I'll just have that off. Let me try it. If I just bend the arms up like this, give me more range. Man, this stream has just had like annoying pieces. It's like, hey, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? It's supposed to be relaxing and cool, not a pain in the ass. Yeah, not a pain in the ass that makes the Gundam pieces bounce everywhere. Like, okay, it looks like this, but like I'm fairly sure it's not. You see that? Did that happen to this side too? Jeez, I pressed so hard that it broke the parts here. And yeah, I have to relatively clip those down. Yeah, see? Yeah, it clicks in flush now. Because I had to trim it. Trim that nib. The connector point. There we go. Yeah, these pieces fell off, so you just gotta reattach them. Oh wait, that's... There we go. Okay. H6. 6 and 6. So it's supposed to click in somewhere around here, but I don't see any connection points. Is there a piece I just forgot to do? Yeah, I might have actually just forgotten a piece way back when. Okay. We're gonna have to fix that. Nope, not here. No, it looks like that's how it is. But there's supposed to be something here. Okay. Something I forgot here. Nope, it's not there yet. Here we go. T15, T25, okay. Well, there's one of them. Here's the other. Now we can finally move back to where we were at. And now we click these bits in. There we go. Now we're up to date. Okay. Next piece, H, 1 and 15. Okay. Alright, so then now we get H5. Alright, so we open this. Where's this slide in from? Like this? Oh yeah, like this. Then we get H4. Alright, there we go. Oh wow, the joints got tighter after getting these pieces put on, which I guess that's good. That means even though I did add some bits to make it more durable, that it's still pretty good. Alright, so chest is done, and now we start working on the backpack. So look at that. Okay, slap this back on. Ooh, we're getting there. Okay, seems that most of these are U pieces. Okay, U number 6 and 5, okay. Okay, this part's done. We're almost done. We're almost done for today. That was my mouse. Okay, so U8, U2 and 8. 2, 8. Okay. Oh wait, I need just oh, okay, so it like flips up. Okay, I see what's up. That's cool. Alright, we're about to finish. Woohoo! Wahoo! Alright, so we then click this on top. Alright, now this is done and we slide this back in. Boom. All right, we're done. We've done the waist and chest piece. Wow, only took 2 hours. Wowie zowie. All right, that'll be it for today's stream. You know, I'm a little tired, and you know, I got stuff to do. I always have stuff to do. Let me see. Is there a way I can? Actually, let me yeah, I'll just take a picture of it afterwards. But yeah, look at that. We've made the chest piece. These were a pain in the ass. And we've finished the backpack. So, you know, we'll be calling it in for today. This was fun, even though, you know, stuff was annoying. Although it wasn't really too talkative today, you know, there wasn't really much to talk about, for at least on my end. You know, I didn't have much to talk about. But, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. You know, you can't have banger streams all the time, right? You know, they can't all be bangers. Anyways, we'll be calling it in for today. Oh wait, I need to grab my mouse that fell off the table. There we go. We'll be calling it in for today. So, thank you, King V Sonic Plays. Thank you to anyone on Twitch and YouTube. I cannot see, it doesn't tell me. So we'll be calling it in for today. Alright. I'll see you next time. Chances are next week I'm probably not gonna stream because I gotta work on, I got midterms coming up like in like a week or two. So yeah, we'll be calling it in. Thank you guys for watching today's stream, even though it was mostly just music and then just seeing me get frustrated at some of these pieces because they didn't fit. But you know, it'd be like that sometimes. So I'll see you guys next time, probably in 2 weeks, unless I figure something out. Okay, bye bye. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.